are you doing? Welcome to this new episode of Singles Get Ready. You already know what we are going to be talking about on this episode, and I'm super excited because, like, you guys have requested this video for a very long time. I did a video about 2-3 weeks ago, 5 things that every man wants in a woman, and you guys were like, we want to know what every woman wants in a man. And here we are today. We're going to be talking about 5 things that every woman would die for if they see it in that man, that is in you watching me. But before we talk about those 5 things, those 5 crazy things that every woman is looking for in a man, if you just click on this video, and I know you just did, please hit the red subscribe button down there, give me a thumbs up and drop a comment below so that we can get going, guys. Yes. So the first thing that every woman, I said every woman, I didn't say a girl, because a girl is looking for the things that the man has and all of that, but a woman is looking for you want to know the first thing that every woman wants to see in their potential husband is a man who is a leader, a man who is a visionary. When I say a man who is a leader, you all know who a leader is. A leader is not somebody who looks at others to be inferior and him to be superior. A leader is not somebody who is going to back and not take actions. A leader is not a weakling. And when I talk about somebody who is a visionary, it means someone who knows why he was created, someone who knows where he's coming from, who knows where he is going to, the process of his greatness, the process that will take him to where God created him to be. That's who I call someone who is a visionary. So forget about the big stories they're going to tell you. Forget about the flash cards, properties they are going to show you. Forget about the money he's showing you at the moment. But is he a visionary? Is he a leader? Because you will not just need to hang out and marry somebody who will not be able to say A and stand on it. Oh yes, you got me right. So if you are a man and you want that girl not to get married to any of these bush followers that are going to be coming in anytime soon in December, you know, with this coronavirus, the wells are closed, and by the time they open, people will be rushing to come in. You don't want any bush follower guys come and sweep up your girl from you. Be a leader, be a visionary. We're not talking about girls, we're not talking about boys, we're talking about a man and a woman. So mature women want men who are leaders and men who are visionary. You got me. The second one is be followable, be responsible. That's what I just said. We're not talking to boys, we're not talking about girls, we're talking about men, about man, as in a matured man. So be followable and be responsible, because women will always look up to you. Like, don't be that kind of a man who will say, babes, I think we should go visit your parents next month, and I was thinking that I could buy some wax for your mother. And the girl will be like, what wax? I don't want wax for my mother. You have to buy her something else, Louis Vuitton bag, latest shoe and all of that. And you'll be like, oh yeah. And the next minute she comes again and she tells you, no, not Louis Vuitton, I think we should go for Brazilian hair and all of that. You say yes. No, be the kind of man who is responsible and followable, because a woman is to follow your instructions. You understand? A woman is to submit to your authority. So if you yourself don't even know what you carry in you, she can't follow you, she can't stand by you. Forget about it. Women sometimes lack a lot. At some point in time, you don't even know what she really wants. But let me tell you the truth, every mature woman wants a man that she can look up to, she can follow, a man that is responsible. When we say responsible, we mean responsible all around. And we're not talking about responsible as in you don't flirt around with women, but then you don't also give her money and take care of her. We're talking about being responsible all around. So be responsible, be followable, take decisions and stand by them. That's why a girl is going to be dating you and suddenly she'll just leave you for another man, because she realized that you are just a cat and not a man. You're just a pet cat to her. Anything. So the third thing that every woman wants to see in a man is a man who is secured. A man who is insecure. Don't be that kind of a man that you panic. You will not let your wife work because you're scared that the boss might chase her, or maybe men will start toasting her left and right. You're insecure. Don't be that kind of a pastor where you know your woman has a talent to do this and that, maybe to carry on conferences, women conference and singles and all of that, but you just can't allow her to exercise that talent and that calling simply because you're the pastor and she's supposed to be behind you, and you cover her from being, you cover her from manifesting what God has given to her. Don't be that kind of a man who is insecure, that at the mention of your wife's name that she was in this bar or with this person or with this man or this guy gave her a lift and everything, you just round your face. You crying out loud, you know your partner, so why will you let someone else come and tell you who she is to you, and you start swallowing that story? No, don't be that kind of a man who feels insecure. At any slightest news they tell you, you just panic and you go out of control, and you even start thinking of, letting her go, and you start calling her names. I mean, she comes back from work and you start calling her whore, prostitute. They saw you at this supermarket of this man, you were kissing this man, you were hugging this man. Oh no. Be a secure man. If you're still doing that in your relationship, then you're not mature enough for that woman. You're not yet a man. You are still a boy. I'm sorry to say this, because real men would always encourage their women in what they're doing. Okay, let's take an example. Okay, what I'm doing, what I'm doing as in a YouTuber and all of that. Okay, and suddenly in the nearest future, my husband just wakes up and tells me that, oh, business, you can't do it again, just because maybe I start going in for conferences, organizing, and I start signing contracts with brands, and he's scared that I'm getting to a level whereby maybe financially I'll be more than him, and the only thing he can do is to cripple or bring me down or stop me from doing this. Oh no, if you do that to your wife or to your girlfriend or to your lover, the moment they will stand up and have wings, you will not be able to control them anymore. So don't stop your partner. Stop being that insecure man. Every woman wants a man who is secure, because that's one of the reasons, that's one of the adjectives, that's one of the qualities of a matured man, and a man who is ready to handle a family and to build a family. So be a secured man, because if you're not a secured person, you can't handle ladies of class. And fourth thing that every woman wants in a man, every woman wants a man who will treat and value her just the way she is. Don't allow people to rough handle your wife, especially in public. Don't allow someone to talk down on your wife and you are watching. You went out with your wife and you guys went to a restaurant to have something to eat, and somebody suddenly just starts messing around or say some fun things right in front of your woman and all of that, and you watch quietly. Some men are very stupid. They will just start bowling at the woman there in front of people. Someone just insulted your wife. What you need to do, I'm not saying you should punch the person in the face, but if you have to punch the person in the face, it's not as if I'm going to say no, Well, I'm not saying that you should fight or punch a person in the face, but what I'm trying to say is don't allow people to maltreat and rough handle your wife in public, because listen, let me tell you something that most men don't know about it. Your glory is being reflected on your wife. So your wealth is equally reflected on your wife. So if people have to talk down your wife, indirectly they are talking to you. If they mess up with your wife, indirectly they are messing up with you. Just that they are men, or probably they are scared of you, because they know that if they mess with you directly, they confront you directly, maybe you guys can fight or do something. So they will prefer to tackle the softer part of you. Remember that when you get married or when you're in a relationship, you guys are now, as in, you're now one, you share a lot of things and you bond together. So your partner cannot be slapped in public for nothing, and you just hold your arm and you sit, or you even join the person and wash down your wife. Seriously, every woman will love a man who is a defender, a man that can defend her, a man that will stand to tell her, don't talk to my wife like that. If I see you anywhere close to my wife again, you'll get it hot. I'm not saying that any man that stands around your wife, you should go blow and beat the person. No, I said if someone has to talk down on your wife, insult your wife, or even slap your wife in public, you should be able to defend your wife. It's better for you to defend her in public, and then when you get to the house, you don't tell her, but you two, die your mouth too. You will not control it. You will not control it. Why were you talking to that man like that? Look at how he almost landed you a slap. Do that in the house, but in public, defend your woman. Every woman will love a man who can defend her. A man who can stand up for her. A man who can stand against anyone that wants to maltreat her or say some kind of nasty things about her. Seriously, that's husband, in their husband, fiance, or lover is a man who doesn't flirt around. I know this one is most women will tell me story all men flirt, but I'm not of that opinion that all men flirt. Like there are some men that flirt out of the way that their partners neglect them, out of maybe frustration, depression, disappointment, and many other things. Some also flirt as a result of you giving them a lot of breathing space. When you give, you're too lax and you give a lot of breathing space as they go out. Even though we have men that will just flirt for no good reason, you give them everything, you do everything, and they still flirt. I think that one has to do with the spiritual something. So I think you need to go down your knees and seriously take it to God, because God, with Him, all things are possible. So, my brother, even if you have to flirt, even if you have to cheat on your woman, at least not with her friend, not with her sister, not with a neighbor, not with somebody that is around her area. You want to cheat on your wife, my brother. Even travel to a different town now. If there is a way for you to even go and do it in a different country, I will even say it's better, because some men are so, like, they have no shame. You're going to be cheating on your wife with her sister, with a neighbor, with her colleague, with her best friend. Are you kidding me? Don't be a flirt. Everything being equal, we've come to the end of our video, and I know you loved it. So don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down there and give me a thumbs up. Drop your comments below, your reservation and your storyline, so that we can get going. From me to you, peace and love. And thank you. I'm feeding myself, cause this is my kaba. See you in my next video, guys.